How about a little question and answer? I don't know if I've ever done one of these in deep, in depth. Wait, one. You know what I need? I ain't got. I need a selfie stick and make it easier to record. Anyway, I got a list of some stuff personal about me you may or may not know. Other YouTubers have done this, and I've always been meaning to do it, and I've spent the last half hour thinking what I want to, what I want to tell you that's personal of me. I don't mind. I like privacy. Who doesn't like a little privacy? But there's some things I, hope you know about me. My first car was a Plymouth Satellite. And yes, I passed and got my driver's license on the first try. The Redden and the road test. What's the fastest I've ever drove a car? Up here on Route 50, I did 90 miles per hour. I'll never do that again. The car handled wonderfully, but I don't like driving too fast. My favorite color is between blue and green, is aqua. My favorite number, if I was going to, I don't gamble, but if I was going to gamble, be a number 3. My first driver's license was in 1981, that's 8-1. Yeah, I've been to Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas. I've seen the Badlands. I've seen Mount Rushmore. The Rocky Mountains is probably, if you've never been there, is 100 times larger than what you can see even in 4K on your TV screen. Even in 4K, there's not the camera does not do it justice. Personally, you need to go up to the Rocky Mountains to see how huge they are. TV does not do it justice. What's the fastest I've ever rode a bicycle? Not a $2,000 bicycle, a $200 bicycle. What's the fastest I've ever been clocked? Yes, somebody was following me in a car. What's the fastest I've ever rode a bicycle? 43 miles per hour. That's 4-3. What's the longest bicycle ride I've ever rode solo? What's the longest bicycle? Of course, I did this before times got bad. I wouldn't do it today. I want somebody to go with me. But I did it solo back in 1991. Longest bicycle ride, 71 at one time, 78 miles after late afternoon, early evening. Yeah, I rode it straight through, 78 miles. The first time I ever got on some of you already know these answers, and some of them you don't. The first time I ever got on the computer, 1981, that's 8-1. First time on the internet for me, 1993. Of Elvis Presley, what's my most favorite of all? The Aloha from Hawaii concert he did in 73. What's my favorite feature? Deep Blue Eyes. Let's see here. What's the most money I've ever made? I worked for a timeshare in Florida in 1987. And in about 2 hours and 50 minutes, I made $320. What was my duties? Talking to people like I'm talking to you on camera. Yeah, there's a lot of money in talk. What hurt the job? The red tide come in, killed the fish, and all the tourists left. I was offered $45 an hour if I went to Miami. The only drawback to Miami, Florida, it was in a dangerous place. My landlord talked me out of it. My boss did tell me that we had to work in a dangerous place, but he offered me $45 an hour. So I didn't take it. I wish I hadn't now when I look back at it all. If I fell in love with a girl, would I marry a girl half my age? Yes, of course. Age is just a number. I was born February 26th, 1963 at 1:22 in the morning. I was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, at the old, I'm not Jewish, I'm Baptist, but at the old Jewish hospital. I don't know why my mom and dad chose Jewish, but yeah, I'm a licensed ham radio operator. I hold an extra class license, and I was certified by W1AW at 20 watts per minute, 20 watts per minute Morse code. I learned Morse code when I was 13 years old. And another one I just thought of, how long have I been using a keyboard? How long have I been typing? I took typing class when I was a freshman in high school in 1977. I've been typing for 42 years. And what else? Have I missed anything? What's something I do not like about myself? Maybe. No one's ever told me this, but I get the feeling that my eyes are too wild. I just said I got deep blue eyes. I've got that feeling maybe they're a little too wild, maybe a little too wild, and they might look odd. No one's ever said you got odd looking eyes, but I've got that feeling that perhaps my eyes look too wild. I don't know if that's hurting me or helping me. I don't know. But that's the only thing I think any guy like deep blue eyes. But I've got that feeling that my eyes color is probably too wild. I might look odd. I don't know in person. That's the only thing I think I don't. I mean, it might be okay, but I don't want to look wild. Who wants wild looking eye color? I don't know if it helps or not. I really don't want to know the answer, to be honest about it. Anything else I'm forgetting? Anything personal about me? Wait one. What else I could tell you is personal? I'm a computer junkie. I love the internet. Oh God, I can stay on it 24/7. Oh yeah. I've flown in an ultralight airplane, and that cost $30. And my uncle's a pilot, my dad's brother Clifton, and he took me flying in his Cessna 150 some years ago. Another personal thing, unless my memory card might run out. Does being 56 bother me? No, not a bit. I feel 18. I feel young. You know, I made a video on that about 5-6 months ago, and I feel very young. Like I said, my birthday is next month. Not next month, in February. When there's something else. I talk a lot. I like to talk. I think that shows my higher IQ. I tend not to talk your head off, but you get me in a rhythm. Notice I'm talking a little fast, but I take after my dad's side of the family. 99% of my dad's side of the family all have college degrees. And I did go to college, but I didn't get no degree. Oh, what was my average GPA in college? B plus, B minus, somewhere in there. You know, I didn't make straight. I made a few A's, but I didn't make straight A's. But hey, maybe smart enough. How hard did I work in college? Studied my total, not my ass, studied my total ass off. Do I think I'm smart personally? Yeah, I think I'm decent intelligent, sure. And I think the older you get, the smarter you get. But I don't think I'm in some areas, I'm a pure genius. In other areas, I'm not. So in some areas, I might equal Albert Einstein. I don't know. But I think I have decent intelligence. I think the internet is the easiest